Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be reacting to
Ali's song. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Non is two A's.
That's Finland, I think. But anyway, one of the entries. We did yesterday the kind of highlight medley of all. Some of the comments were like, "This should be an interesting entry." So let's check it out. The based on the snippet, it wasn't enough. Like there wasn't barely any lyrics in that little snippet. That chanting gives a little maybe traditional aspect I can see. There's kind of
It makes it more grand to me. Like a great opener.
like we're going to war.
Zemra po them, lotin me zi po e mon. Tesh po hitni, do qani pak, do harroheni.
Yeah, the snippet didn't do justice because we didn't get any lyrics. We just kind of almost maybe that intro that chanting because we did hear the chanting in the snippet. This is, I mean, obviously our first like full song hearing. We only heard the snippets, but it's interesting. I don't, it maybe gives a little bit of Shkodra, like obviously different song, but like similar principle.
Për jep më t'mirë e di. E ne na duket shuj mirë. Në korridor, ecin me frap, dëgjëm
The most interesting part is the instrumentals because I feel like it's really about to take off and become very grand. Like it has some high. I'm waiting for the high moments.
What I mean by interesting is that most of the songs we saw, it's either like a more typical pop song or like a Balkan ballad. I feel like this is more of a song that is unique. Like that's why I'm saying it's interesting because it's almost like a chance to go to war, kind of. That's why I say kind of traditional. Uh, it's different. I think it would stand out like on Eurovision stage. I don't think many countries would put a song that's similar. So I think depend because staging has to be grand. It's a very like requires a grand staging. This could be interesting. Like this is again, it's unfair to compare this song versus other snippets. You would have to compare song versus song, but as a full song, it's way better than the snippet gave it a chance.
zërat, alam në bor. Që shumë me t'madhe hap dritaren e askush nuk është aty. Mashtroj për t'fjet divanan tak, bajza askush.
It gives like a movie soundtrack almost. I feel
Yeah.
like
But it's like really much giving battle.
it is giving battle. It's giving war reenactment. It gives like a war movie. Yeah.
S'përgjigje, tha dish se nana po ju pret, e nana ju përzjell.
The Requiem. The Requiem.
What is that?
Remember the Italian mafia death song? Because right now, for me, this feels the emotions I get from this is like, oof, is like strong sadness.
Yeah, I do get sadness too.
Rije kujtoj këtë vend që dikur s'pa qetësi. Për mu e ngrohtë, gjithë libra m'do.
I think it would be if they choose the song. I think it would be a risky entry,
Super risky.
but
Because can you imagine this like sitting next to the other performances? It's gonna be an oddball, but I don't know if it's gonna be a good oddball.
but to be fair, Shkodra was risky too. It was oddball. That's why it was
That one-
successful because it was odd.
Something about it, you connect to it immediately. Like it was lighthearted enough where you can get into it in its context.
Like if I compare it to like
This is like what you said, like a soundtrack, like for like Lord of the Rings, or where they're on horses and they fighting.
if I compare this to last year, I would say this gives me like the closest would be Armenia Survivor.
But even that one sounds hopeful. This one is like, this
Well,
is
but
life or death.
we don't know what he's saying.
Oof.
We
I
don't-
feel it. I feel it.
Je fais tout pour toi, je retire un bloc.
Can you translate that word?
Non? Wait, do we have captions or no? No, we don't have that. Let's see. Non.
I thought I was gonna say nah.
Under.
Under.
Is okay. I'm going under. Evanescence, huh? No.
No.
Da düşse nana på jorden, nana you på jorden, nana
Under, I think of like hell.
Definitely, I don't think there's anything positive when you say under. It gives like 6 feet deep, 6 feet under. Could be hell, like unless Australia down under, but that's the only thing.
Ragatum gelnader, du jav du vet i
But the guy can sing. Well, again, record the track. I guess I can't say for sure he can sing, but it does seem like you should be a capable singer, though.
I wonder how it's gonna wrap up. If it's just gonna end up in chants. Because I feel like the grand moments is when he sings that part that we already heard.
I think that was the grand moment, yeah.
So I wonder how it wraps up, how it makes itself in a little pretty bow. I feel like this is gonna have a lot of theatric like visuals.
I think this is
like fire.
really
Smoke.
performance heavy. I have a specific idea. I kind of imagine someone coming out in armor or chains, something like that. The only thing is, I don't know if Albania has the budget to pull it off. The amount of money you would need for staging for a song like that. Because remember how simplistic
Yeah.
Zierm was?
Yeah, a red light, a drum.
Yeah, because it's the budget, you know, it costs money. This would require, like, to at least how I imagine it on the stage, it would require a huge budget. Like simple fire that Survivor did, it isn't gonna cut it. Like it's just because it gives war. I feel like it has to be war themed.
Even like if it's like on a boat, like almost like a boat that looks like it's almost dilapidated, but it's like still holding on strong. And you do this, like
I guess you could do something like JJ did, which is
yeah, that's what I'm
no, you didn't say it.
That's essentially JJ's before it's over.
Right. You said on a boat. I don't know what boat.
But you know to pick up exact example I'm giving.
Yeah.
Ew, copycat.
What copycat?
Okay,
Whatever, bro.
take my homework. Put your name on it.
Interesting. I don't mind it if this won. It would be interesting. As I said, I feel like it's a gamble because I think this can do well, but I think it can also flop on his face. I think it's really. I don't think it's like off the bat like a strong contender where you're like, oh wow, this is it. But based on out of the snippets we saw, again, unfair to compare full song to the snippets, but it does seem pretty strong because the snippets there just wasn't much promise there. So I think this is one of the top contenders, to be honest. Like I liked 3X based on the snippet. Maybe we'll react to that. But
Can I do the comments?
yeah. But aside from that, I think this has a chance. I don't understand a single word. It gives me goosebumps. Insane. This was better than I expected. I agree. This was better than I expected. I can see him winning the jury vote and potential winner overall. Where? Eurovision? Oh, hell no. Albania, maybe. I think it's like Shkodra last year, unknown with an excellent song. Yeah, that's how I kind of feel. Like it's a wild card.
I gotta see it live. Very dramatic. Okay, guys, of course, let us know your thoughts. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Join the Discord, and as always, share as much kindness as possible.